Hello everybody, welcome to the very first video inside my new apartment. Thanks to everyone who left such sweet and thoughtful and just supportive messages on my very quick empty new apartment tour, which was my last video. Since the moving, like ing, is all done, and now we're really doing the move in, which is the -in, move -in. I figure I called this something a little different just to switch it up. You know, I actually, throughout the years I've been on YouTube, I don't really vlog, and I don't vlog well. I'm not a super interesting vlogger. I can't. But this is a way for me to still share my life with you and to share content with you while things are a bit crazy. So I'm giving it a try, and we'll learn, and we'll see how things go. But I figured I'd call this portion of what's happening over the next definitely couple of weeks for things to really settle in. Maybe I'll call it from house to home or something really kitschy like that. Because what I'm going to be doing is really cleaning, finding places to put things, deciding where they go, and then maybe even a little bit of decorating. This building is not, old by any means. It's not like a bajillion people have lived here throughout the years. However, there are some sneaky surprises that I think the last tenant didn't let on. So as I'm opening all the cabinetry and trying out the appliances, there's quite a few hiccups that I'll need to discuss with my new landlord, but they seem really flexible, so fingers crossed all that goes well. But it does mean there's a lot of cleaning to do, which I'm not pleased about. This morning I actually just went and did the final handoff with my previous landlord. We did the walkthrough. I got all of my security deposit back, which is awesome. But I left that place super clean. I could move back in and be happy with how clean it was, but whoever was in here before, guys, there's hairs in places that I would question why there are hairs. I might show you later, just so we have we can share the experience together. I don't know. I have this weird thing. I don't mind if it's my hair. I vacuum all the time. I don't mind if it's my hair. I don't mind if it's hair from people that I know. But it's when it's strangers' hairs and it's stuck to the mirror and weird places. I'm what is going on? So if that doesn't give you an image, well, I hope that does give you an image, because that's what I'm gonna have to start cleaning. Maybe not all in one day. I think today's goal is I need to go get some breakfast. I ate cereal on the couch today because it was the only table I had, place to sit and set up. It didn't need to be heated up or prepped. There's moving stuff all over the kitchen counter, so I can't really do anything. So I had cereal, but Snap, Pop, and Crackle doesn't really keep me all that full. So I think I'm gonna head out in a little bit to get maybe a Timmy's breakfast sandwich or something like that. Those are delicious. And then possibly pop into the mall. Oh, okay, this is really naughty, but I heard Bath and Body Works just reopened for customers in store, and I think they're having their annual or semi-annual sale or something like that. I would really love to get a candle or two. I finally have the storage space to hoard a few candles, for selection, and think that would be really nice. Might as well get them on sale than get them on the regular price, right? I also need to just do the kitchen today. The kitchen takes a lot of cleaning, which I'm not pleased about. But if I don't do it, I'm never gonna do it, and then I'll just be eating cereal all week, which is not what I want. The apartment unit, as you saw, has a lot of wonderful built-in cabinetry that takes advantage of the higher ceiling. However, 5'2" here, can't reach anything on the higher level, so I need to order myself a step ladder. We're not even talking about a stool. I need a step ladder to get up and reach stuff, to wipe it down, and then start putting things into storage there. Let me know what kind of things you recommend putting into the higher cabinets, even if they're in the kitchen. I don't have that much kitchen stuff to like stuff all the crevices with kitchen things, but I don't want the upper storage to stay empty because that seems kind of dumb. I would definitely want to utilize it, but I'm just not sure what I would put up there. I gotta think about that. Leave me some comments and thoughts if you also have higher cabinets and like what you put in there, you know, other than like the toilet paper, the paper towels, like fancy dishware that you don't use often and stuff like that. I think the issue with having a lot, going from like no built-in cabinetry and storage to a whole lot of them, is not knowing how to arrange things in a way that fits your cooking style and utility. It's just I need to make a lot of executive decisions about where things go. But that leads me to this thought. I want to pop by maybe like the dollar store or like Miniso or Daiso, something like that, to get some nice shelf liners. I did buy a few from the dollar store and they're fine, but I think I recall seeing in, I want to say Miniso, they had terrazzo print shelf liners, which I think will be so much fun and just like nice, right? Every time you open it, it's like surprise terrazzo. So I'm gonna see if they have some of that. Okay, enough yapping. I may or may not take you outside. I guess you will find out in post-editing. And I'm gonna get some food. We're going to go to the store. But if I don't see you outside, I'll definitely see you back here on the couch and I'll show you what I picked up from the store. Welcome back. I am so glad I did not attempt to take the camera outside because it's been just kind of like drizzling all day. It's pretty miserable. Like you think it's summertime, but no. Good thing was I managed to go to Timmy's and get a delicious sausage biscuit muffin sandwich thing. Personal opinion, way better than McDonald's version. If you haven't tried the Tim Hortons, give it a go. And I think it's cheaper than McDonald's as well. Well worth the money spent. So this is actually the second time I'm filming this part of the video because I took too long and I talked too much and the video cut off at 20 minutes. So there. We're gonna do this again. Hopefully I'll go a little faster. So I guess we'll start backwards because I sprawled everything here on the couch after talking about it, and we'll just pack everything back as we talk about it. So I think this video will probably just be about the haul and what I picked up from Miniso as well as Dollarama, which is our, I would say our most popular dollar store here on the Canadian West Coast. We do have a Dollar Tree, but they're few and far between, and I will say though, any of our dollar stores are not actually a dollar. I've been watching all of you guys who are from the States and who have a Dollar Tree and everything is actually a dollar. Not for us. Miniso is very similar to a dollar store. It's more of a knick-knack store. If you're familiar with like Daiso, it's a bit more expensive than Daiso, but they have similar-ish items and they're just smaller. But they've been quite popular over the last while, so I went to both Dollarama and Miniso to pick up some things. All right, I'm gonna start backwards. We're gonna do Dollarama first, and I'm going to show you the most exciting thing first because, like I said, this is the second time I'm filming this part. I got myself a golden basket. This is from Home Deco. It's $4. It's called an organizer basket. It's about 11 by 8.5 by 5 inches. The thought process behind this is I would like to put a towel on the bottom or maybe make a fabric liner that goes on the inside and like put this on the counter to put my sauces and salt and stuff like that, because after being in the kitchen for a while I realized there was no good cabinet or drawer, anything around the stove that would be a good place to put my Asian cooking ingredients. Like I need a lot of stuff, you know, you need your light soy, dark soy, sweet soy, vinegar, sesame oil, peanut cooking oil, salt and pepper, and you know, like all those things. And they just don't have a good place to go. In my last apartment, the cabinets, the one cabinet I had was much lower. It was right beside the stove, and I can just put everything in there and close it up and be nice and neat. But I don't think it's gonna work out this way. I can't reach to the back of the higher cabinets. It just would not work unless I get a stool every single time, and it seems real fussy. So I was initially gonna look for a Lazy Susan and put things on there, but you know what? I will say those Chinese cooking ingredients and sauces, they're not the prettiest packaging. You know, it's not like Italian truffle oil or something. They're kind of funny. So I don't love having them on the counter, but I will probably have to have them on the counter. And I am not decanting anything into prettier bottles. I think it's a bit of waste of time, TBH. So for that, I'm going to put this basket, probably line it with something, and then put all my sauces and condiments and whatever I usually use often inside here. And it can still sit on the counter, be a little bit of shine and slightly decorative, but still functional and kind of concealing. Do you know what I mean? So they had these baskets in a couple of different colors. The copper rose gold was so pretty, but it really didn't go with anything in my kitchen. My kitchen is pretty cool toned, especially with the seafoam color backsplash. I probably should have gotten silver, but I figured I'd try the gold. Who knows? We'll see. So that is my wishful thinking, so I hope that works out. Okay, the rest of the stuff in no particular order. I picked up a basket. This is, this guy is $4 in case I haven't told you. This is $2.50. And I figured I will likely put my dish towels and extra fabric napkins in here. I make my own microfiber napkins and wipes for cleaning the counters and stuff like that and wiping things down. Again, it's more of my old space. I arrange things so I can reach them easily, and the new space I can't, so I might have to put it in more visible spaces, and if I have to do that, I'd rather put it in a nice basket. So it has a little handle too. Did I really need a fancy schmancy basket? Probably not, but I think it just cheers up your mood when things are organized and nice. And I thought $2.50 was a fair price. It's always reusable for something else. I haven't had a Dollarama basket I've bought, you know, break on me or anything like that. I picked up this, which is a scrubber and sponge holder with suction cups. You've seen things like this before. It's from Rama Design, which I believe is either Dollarama's own in-house thing or a brand that they collaborate with often. This has suction cups on the back, and then it's just plastic on the front. I used to use this in my old bathroom as well as in the kitchen sink. So I thought I'd pick up another one. This kitchen sink currently has a Dollarama stainless steel, but I think the quality is really iffy and it just looks real rough. So I got this one. Then your girl picked up some candy because I love these sour straps from Dollarama. You know when you were a kid and you like go down to the corner store, maybe the 7-Eleven or whatever, and they had in the little containers candy that you can pick out and put in a bag, and they counted like 5 cents per piece or 3 cents per piece? This reminds me of that kind of stuff, except that it's cheaper and you don't have to go. Is it cheaper? Actually, I don't know. If it used to be 5 cents a piece, I don't know if this is cheaper or not. It's $1.25, but it's delicious. And it keeps me going when I'm doing stuff I don't like doing, and just kind of makes me happy. So I got myself some candy. Then this is good stuff. If you see this, I do recommend that you get it. You know, when you need to have functional things around the house, and if you can get them looking pretty while they're functional, why not? This is from the brand Globe. They make lights and light bulbs and stuff like that. Dollarama often carries stuff from Globe in their home section. It's a designer fabric covered extension cord. It's 5 feet, so about 1.5 meters, and it's $4. A little more expensive, yes. When I'm thinking about the cute colors it comes in, I think it's fine. And plus, what really drew me in is that it has a flat back plug. So this part is flat. A lot of times I do have to put my furniture and things to cover a plug, just the placement of things. And if I want to still use that plug, it's annoying if you have to move the furniture out to put in a regular plug. You're plugging a lamp, plugging, you know, your alarm clock or something like that. So having a flat plug extension cord, I think will work really well. So I'm quite excited about having this. Plus the color is cute, right? So I'm gonna use this likely in the bedroom. Then, ooh, here's some cute hair things. I was watching people do Dollar Tree hauls. Those of you who live down in the States, lucky you. Your Dollar Tree seem to have some really amazing stuff, and for actually $1. Now I understand it's $1, you know, USD versus $1 Canadian, but regardless, I really got drawn in to people who were showing like cute scrunchies and hair stuff. So I went down the hair aisle and I found myself some cute scrunchies and hair stuff. So I got this set to go. These are like the traceless hair ties that are the coils, and they're stretchy and they're supposed to rebound back. You know, the hair bobbles. And I don't know if these work well. The original ones, the ones that, the branded ones, should I say, are kind of like a silicone plastic. These are wrapped in what feels like a regular hair elastic material. So I feel like it would have more grip. They had these in a couple of different colors. I just picked up the plain brown one. If it works out well, I definitely will go back and get the colored set. They have a really cute summer set, but I thought I'd try these out and see if they work first. Then I got myself a set of Goody hair clips, and they're just with a little crocodile or alligator clips on the back. Super duper cute to snazz up your hair. And then I got 2 sets of Set to Go brand, $1 each, and these are chiffon hair scrunchies. So the material is chiffon. They come in a set of matching colors. I would not use them on their own unless you have very fine hair or using them for kids, because I think they're a little skimpy. I would double them up and use them, so it's a blended color. I thought that was cute. And then I got this color set. Ooh, this color set as well. And you know, when I had to really keep wearing my hair up during the last, during the month of June, and the last couple weeks where school went back in session and stuff like that, I put my hair up because like COVID. But I didn't want to do like a boring pony, if you will. Like, I am not a hair person by any means, so my ponies are really plain. But I thought doing a hair bob will kind of snazzies up your pony, so it's like an intentional pony. You know what I mean? Anyway, moving on. More things from Dollarama. I picked up a bamboo drawer organizer. Now, this girl thought she was being real smart, and you know, I wrote down all the measurements for the inside of most of my cabinets, and then when I'm at Dollarama, I can't for the life of me find my little piece of paper that I wrote all the measurements on. So I just winged it. I'm like, I'm not heading all the way back home or waiting for the next time I go. I just need to get this done so I can tackle this kitchen. So I did just try this, and it does fit, thankfully. Although my original intention was to get something for my knives, and I think this is a bit too short for knives. We'll have to see. I don't like actual knife blocks because I think the slits are really thin, and I always worry if my knives are not completely dry or something, it can harbor bacteria within those slits. Like, they're really fine, right? The actual a knife block. So I'd rather use something like this. We'll see how it works out, or maybe I'll just use it for cutlery. We'll figure it out. But I bought one of these. This was like $4. It's one of the more expensive things there. Then this I think is great, and I think loads of you will like this. So have a look out for this one. It's $2. It's also from Rama Design, and it is a very slim profile drying mat. I believe this is silicone or plastic, I don't know. And what I like about this, and one of the reasons I got it, was the fact that they showed a cutting board being laid out like that to dry. And my thing with cutting boards is that I don't want to leave them out on the counter all the time. Sometimes you have to, but I like to kind of put them somewhere, but at the same time, I want them to still air out and dry for sanitary reasons. So I thought if I put this up against the backsplash and just lean my cutting boards and the odd mug and stuff like that, it will be just fine and it won't look too much like an eyesore. This came in a bunch of different colors. I just picked up the one in gray. Then I bought myself six rolls of shelf liners. These are the Grip Easy $2.50 shelf and drawer liners. They come in a bunch of different colors. I decided on this kind of a neutral blue. The inside of my kitchen cabinets are a medium gray, and I probably could have done the white one, but I felt the white was a bit too stark of a contrast with the gray of the cabinet. So we'll see how this blue goes. I picked up 6 rolls of these because I had loads of cabinets to deal with. We'll put these in and hope that they look nice. What else did I get? Pair of rubber gloves. If you have very small hands, the Java one in the size small from Dollarama is perfect for small hands. Oh, Javex, the Javex brand. I find loads of rubber gloves, standard sizes, even the ones that claim to be small are too big for my hands. And when you're doing housework and stuff, you're wearing gloves for a reason and you want good grip and you want to feel secure and just get your job done. You don't want gloves that like slide around, right? So these are my faves. I always keep a pair on hand and also as a backup. Then I got myself both the Dollarstore brand, which is Scrubber Cleans, as well as the branded Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. One of each. I'll see how these work, and if they're good, I'm gonna keep using these ones because these are a bit more expensive. But I saw loads of people use the Mr. Clean for like the walls and stuff, especially when you have white. And there's a lot of questionable scuff marks around inconspicuous areas that I really want to clean up and just make it real nice. Okay, Dollarama out of the way, I will quickly show you the things from Miniso. Cereal not included, that was breakfast. So at Miniso, I picked up just a few things. This one is a real cute spherical ice tray. It's like when you have a scotch or something and you get like a giant ice cube, but this is like an ice ball. I've seen people use these and I thought they were so cute. I don't know if I would use them, but I got really interested, so I bought one. There. Picked out this color. It makes 4 and we'll see if it works. Then I got some cable organizers. These are great. And they come in these cute pastel colors that are a bit more decorative. This is a mini that holds only 1 cable through it. This is a slightly larger one that will hold 2 cables through each bobble. And they're just sticky back and they organize your cords. I'm trying to make my cords a bit more inconspicuous is the goal. This stuff is great. These are the traceless hooks from Miniso. I would have preferred the ones that are clear. Sometimes they have them, but this time they just had the ones with the pattern, which is fine. These are great for inside of cabinets if you're hanging like your flat cheese grater, your microplane, you're hanging a, I don't know, your apron, if you're hanging your oven mitts, stuff like that. This is great because it just peels off. It's a plastic back, and then to that plastic they use almost like this jelly pad. It's like a jelly. Don't use this if you have very delicate painted surfaces or things that will peel if you pull on it. But regular satin painted walls, inside of cabinets, stainless steel, stuff like that works just fine. They're kind of like command hooks, but not. They don't use the same technology, but if you use the right surfaces, this is completely traceless after you remove it, so it's good for renters like me. Alright, last thing from Miniso, I got these lovely baskets. They are plastic, but they're pretty decent quality plastic. I might even say very good quality plastic. They're sturdy, they don't bend out of shape. They have handles on the sides. They're this beautiful seafoam color, which I love. Good size. And then each one comes with a matching lid that also makes it stackable. And when it's not in use, all the lids stack and all the baskets stack. I think I might use this in the bathroom or maybe even in the kitchen. I haven't decided yet, but I thought they were great. They're about $4, just under $4. So more expensive for an inexpensive place, but I feel like IKEA will sell these for a similar price point and it won't come with a lid, you know what I mean? So I picked up 3 of these and they might end up holding nail polish or things like that, which I'm going to transfer to the bathroom instead of putting on my usual calyx shelf now that I have a bit more space. So I got 3 of these baskets and this rounds up my haul for today. Thank you for taking the time to join me. In I think our next video, you'll actually get to see a bit more tidying and organizing. As soon as I came home and looked at all this stuff, I figured we better just cut this video just to a haul or else you're going to be here for a long time. Let me know what you're excited to see happen in the next while. Are you excited for like the cleaning or the organizing or the actual decorating? I think I will do some of the things simultaneously, but in the end, I will likely, do specific, almost like a show and tell for how I've decided in the end to organize things. But I'll keep doing the vlogs for now while I tidy and put things away. And I can't wait to see you in the next video. Talk to you soon. Take care. Bye, everybody.